G'day, my little friends and YouTube subscribers and all viewers, I should say. Yeah, we're on to this is the last installment of the rear differential on my limousine. Oops, limousine. I could say, well, I consider it a success. Like you guys, I'm gonna start the limousine. I'll make you listen, and you'll see. But I just want to say the main reason why I'm showing this is that through life, I've always learned by not being scared. I learned how to do things by not being scared and trying to find ways to get the information. Done many things, but I don't want to elaborate here. But this wasn't scaring me at all. It was just a matter of doing it. It's you gotta get under to do it. Like it wasn't. I didn't have in mind to pull the rear end out from under the truck to do the job. Could have done it that way. Most guys that do rear ends do it that way, but I figured I do it underneath. It's the hard way, but it's the way. I have all the tools here to do it. The only thing I didn't have is a press, and what I did is the old make do process. I have a 4-inch channel, and what I did is I had a jack. I measured what I needed, and then a hydraulic jack, 20-ton hydraulic jack, and then I built a frame. I welded it all, put some gussets in the corners at the top and bottom, and then I made my own press. I could press the bearings in and out as I needed, and that came in handy. So that's it. More or less, you can do it. Anybody, well, not anybody, like not your normal backyard change the oil type of guy, but anybody that's not scared. Like if you take the time to go get the information, it's a job you can do. The cost to do this job, well, yeah, I'll tell you how much I have in parts. But if I was to go to see a garage, and I don't, you remember my last video? I can't guarantee the job I'll get, but $3,500 to $4,000 job that. I did it myself. There's labor involved, but I don't count that. Doing nothing or to do that. The cost is the same, eh? But have around $500 worth of parts to do the job. So that tells you the story. 500 compared to 3,500 or 4,000. So it's not a bad reimbursement. Like I'll be able to buy some gas with that to keep my limousine going. So okay, I'm gonna cut this off, then I'll bring it back. I'll go under there and I'll bring it back and we'll listen to it, okay? I have in mind to take it out for a ride. That's after. So hang in there. I'll bring it back. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I hope this is not too noisy for you guys. Can you hear that? Okay, now we're gonna go to the rear end. Okay, and now, hang on, I'm gonna go to the yoke in front, right here. Hang on. Yeah, hang on. this. Hang on. Oops. Yeah, I hope like this works. This is where it's the loudest. Okay, folks, we're under here, and listen up. We're gonna go for a ride after, but just want to show you what we got going here. Look at that! I made a little mess when I filled it up. My my bottle opened up and it spilled on the ground. Good thing that stuff's not worth too much money. Anyways, again, I just wanted to tell you. See this here? See how clean? And I repainted it. If you ever get a job done by a mechanic, I don't care, garage mechanic or whatever, he doesn't have to paint whatever he works on. But if he doesn't clean it, I say don't go back to that guy. That's my advice. Because if you don't clean what you're working on, you're not worth the money you're paid. Okay, hang on and we'll go for a ride. Okay, I'll take you out for a ride and then we'll reconvene in the garage after. Okay, I'm gone. Hello, folks. They say the proof is in the pudding, and now we're out for the, well, there's a break-in period. Hang on, I'll put my seatbelt on. There's a break-in period for the gears, and they say you're supposed to initially put 20 miles on them, and I won't be taking you along for the 20 miles, but right now just normal tire noise, not much, but you can hear it. There's no whine out of the rear end, not that I can see, and things seem to be working good, so we'll hope it stays like that. Right now we're doing about 55. We're not supposed to heat it up. You're just supposed to break in the gears, so that's what we're doing this morning. Okay, so we'll see you when we get back home. It's I just thought I'd show you the results of the work that's been done. It's always good to have good results, and there's no use to being scared of doing anything. So okay, we'll see you when we get home. Okay, folks, well, I took you underneath. I started the vehicle, took you for a ride, so all that's left to do is I tell you, it just goes to show you, don't be scared when you have a job in front of you. If a man can do it, you can do it too. Like all these things, they were built by a man. And unless you get into the electronics nowadays, well then you gotta buy the proper tools for that. But this stuff here, it's no miracle to that. It's just well, I guess you gotta get underneath, you gotta get dirty, but bring that to a garage, or hey, you buy a new vehicle, they'll fix it. I seen okay, before this one and another one, GM brought out, it was a pickup and it was rear steer. Okay, well, you could steer from the front, but then you had the rear end that would steer too, Was that ever a bad idea? They couldn't fix it, It could be good for a few months, then I'd go berserk again. I'd be going down the road cockeyed, and couldn't bring it back. It wouldn't reset, like, I don't know, it was total failure. See, it just goes to show you, when things get too complicated, you build something and you put the right amount of stuff on it, then you got something that's reliable. But if you put too much paraphernalia on whatever you build, then you build yourself a grenade, and it always fails, You're always having problems. Plus, there's some vehicles, I'm not saying this pickup was one of those, but there's some vehicles that prone to failure. I'm thinking of the Ladas that came from Russia. Now that was a wow. They thought they had. Well, hey, you go in Russia when I guess they were cheap, and that's all those people had. So you do what you can with what you have. Okay. Anyways, hope I didn't bore you with this exercise, and the whole thing. I didn't want to really show you how to do it. I just wanted to show you that it can be done if you have the tools. And just get the information if you don't have it, and but you need a little bit of tools. And if you don't have them, well, you make them. Like I built that little press there to do the bearings. Hey, the how do they say that? What's the mother of creativity? Is the mother of invention? I don't know. It's whatever is the mother of invention. Hey, had fun doing this? Well, not all the time, Sometimes it was kind of hyperactive a little bit. But it was fun. And I hope you had fun watching it. We'll be heading to the camp pretty soon, But I have a few other jobs here. I can see them they're right in front of me. I didn't tell you. I was on the workbench here before I started this rear end, but you guys didn't see it. So I'll bring it back after. But I'm hoping to go to the camp there. We'll see if my little buddy, my little partridge, is still there waiting for me, or she was somebody's dinner, a hunter's dinner last autumn, or a wolf or a coyote there. They can get them too. So I hope she lasted through the winter, and we'll see. I salute you all. I will see you in the next one.